is the last time I'm gonna record this video because I've done it like 4 times and I keep messing up and then I get very frustrated. So, this is gonna work out. And if something goes wrong, then it's too bad. You're gonna have to suffer through. So I spent like 45 minutes making this and it's gonna be really frustrating. So anyways, on that cheery note, hi. Welcome. Welcome for the first time or for the second time. If you watched my first review, thank you. Welcome back. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Stay with me. So last time I said that I was going to review Struck by Lightning by Chris Colfer in my next video, and that is what I'm doing right now. So Struck by Lightning is by Chris Colfer, who plays Kurt in Glee. In case you can see him down here, you're like, oh, Kurt, if you're a Gleek like I am. So this book follows, okay, wait, first. This book is odd because the screenplay was written first and then the book was published, which I just think is really weird for some reason. It usually goes book, screenplay, movie, and it kind of went opposite and backwards and weird in this. So I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that. I just felt the need to tell you that. And the book's actually, or not the book, the movie's actually already out except for Where I Am. I don't know why. I really wanted to see this movie, and that's why I got the book so that I could read it before I went to see the movie. And it's just not out where I live for some reason. It's like everywhere else but right here. So, anyways, the book follows Carson, who is Chris Colfer in the movie, not in like real life, obviously, because he's Chris Colfer in real life. But, okay, the book follows Carson, who is the English major guy stuck in his hometown of Clover where nothing happens, wants to go to Northwestern, become a hard-published journalist, and he's like the typical teenager with all his aspirations. And I feel like Carson was really easy to relate to throughout the whole book. And I don't know if that's just me because we're pretty much exactly the same person. Like, as I was reading it, I was like, wow, you're like me and boy. I don't know if that makes sense. So I don't know if he's going to be as connectable to everyone else, but he was really connectable to me because I am also going to college soon and going to be a journalist, and I just felt like I could really relate to him throughout the whole book. So I don't know if that's just me, but I hope that he's connectable to everyone. So Carson is trying to get into Northwestern, like I said, and to do so he wants to add a literary magazine to his resume. And his school counselor was the one to recommend that he do that, and to do that he wants to get a bunch of kids from the school to help put their work into the literary magazine. And he wants to get like the cheerleaders and the jocks and stuff so he can be like, I inspired these people who wouldn't normally write to write. So it makes him look really good. But nobody wants to help him. So him and his friend Mallory, who's played by Rebel Wilson in the movie, so she's hilarious. So Mallory always records everything, so they have decided to blackmail all the popular kids or the weird kids in school. Or basically they just easily blackmailed people. So they go around, and the whole story is just about them blackmailing the kids and having them write. And it's like, I don't know, it's like they all come together. Even though everyone hates Carson, they're still like coming together to like make his dream work. And, I don't know what I was about to say. Anyways, so the whole novel is just about that. It's actually been a couple weeks since I read this novel, so I'm kind of blanking on some of the more, like, small details. But the whole novel is just about his relationship with his family and the kids in school that he can't get along with, and his blackmailing of them. I really liked this book up until the very ending, and for me it's really hard to be critical of books for some reason. I'm always like, oh, you're the last book I read, so I'm gonna love you. But the ending really bothered me. It was really abrupt, and I hope it bothers other people too. It was just really abrupt, and like I feel like I should have known it was coming, but it was still like so abrupt that I was just mad. I was mad. Like I just kind of like slammed it down on the ground, not on the ground, but like beside me. Just kind of slammed it down and was like, that's rude of you, Chris Colfer, to do that to me. It wasn't like like you could even be emotional about it because it was just like done. And I'm like, okay. Because I'm usually like dragging out that last bit of book to be like, oh, I'm not ready to finish. Like I have to just drag it out. And it was so abrupt and it made me so mad. Also, another thing about this book is like you think it's somewhat decently sized. And then if you look at the actual pages, here you go. It's so like there's not a lot on the pages. The font's kind of big, spaced out. I don't know. It felt really awkward to me. So this actually only took me one night to finish. I like sat down and read it in one sitting, which I do for a lot of books, so it doesn't really, I don't know, make a stance on the size of the book. But it was just so easy. Here's a picture of Chris Colfer. I'm sorry, I just flipped to it and it made me sad. At the back of the book it has like the little movie screenshots. So I thought that was kind of cool. All the people he blackmailed are right there. I don't know why I'm showing you guys this. I feel like you guys should see it, I guess. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I just really didn't like the ending of this book. I liked everything up to the ending. And not just because I didn't want it to end, I just didn't like the ending in general. So, out of 5 stars, I would give this book 3 out of 5 stars, which that's a pretty harsh grading for me. I'm usually like, at least give it a 4. It wasn't terrible. So, I liked this book. Don't be discouraged from reading it. The ending is just maddening. Is that a word? I don't know. It just makes you mad. Infuriating. Okay, so for my next review, I'm planning on reviewing Hate List by Jennifer Brown. I'm not going to tell you anything that this book is about because I feel like it's going to be the sole, I don't know what to say. I've only read 57 pages of this book. So that's why I'm saying it's probably going to be the next book I review. I'm hoping I'm going to get through it somewhat quickly, which I feel like I'm going to because it draws me in. It's a good topic, but I'm not going to tell you anything about the topic. You can look it up if you want to, but I just don't want to. I feel like if I even tell you the topic, it's like giving the whole book away. So, you guys can wait and hear me review this really soon, I'm hoping. I'm hoping soon. It's not too bad. So, get excited, get pumped, read Struck by Lightning, and then come back, and then you can hear the Hate List, and then you can read that. So, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.